Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Lexi and we'll be going through a morning breathing and decompression series. We'll be lying on the ground doing some groundwork, so make sure you have a nice comfortable surface, and let's get started in our tummy time position, coming down onto the ground. Start off by shifting the hips side to side and laying our toes flat on the ground, and our hands are going to be right in front of our face. And our elbows are going to be pulled wide. My fingertips are almost pointing at each other, maybe like a 45-degree angle here. Eyes gazing at the ground or softly in front of us. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take a deep breath in through the nose and feel your toes pull along behind you. As you exhale, allow the crown of your head to grow forward, grow forward. One more time, deep breath in through the nose. Allow your feet to grow long. Exhale, allow the crown of your head to pull forward. Let's pull the hands right under the shoulders or slightly in front of the shoulders. Elbows still pulled wide. And as you pull your hands back, we're keeping this soft tension in the lats, soft tension in the shoulders. It's like I'm pulling the ground towards me with my hands. And let's pull the toes up and towards the face. We're going to tuck our toes behind us, toes pressing down into the ground, knees pressing softly down into the ground, thighs pressing softly. Just take a deep breath in, pull those heels away from you, exhale. Might start to feel the low back working, creating some good pressure in the body. Let's do some small shifts side to side, just pulling that left shoulder, left lat back, right shoulder, right lat back. Opening and lengthening out everything in the backside of our body. Continue to pull the heels away, allowing your toes to press down into the ground and your heels to roll softly away. Stretch our hands out long in front of us. You can go palms on the ground here and do that same motion of slightly pulling the ground towards you, feeling your lats. Your lats start to engage. Got 2 more breaths here. Last one. We're going to pull our hands along into a T position. Option to go palms down on the ground. I'm going to go spider tip fingers here. Just elevating my palm off the ground, my fingertips pressing down to the ground. Trying to pull my nose away from the ground here. Breathing into the back side of our rib cage. Feeling our lungs expand east to west. Doing a really good job. Keep breathing. Last deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Relax our feet down on the ground. Our hands could come under our forehead. Relax your forehead on your hands. Give any soft, gentle movements in the spine, in the back. Maybe rocking the neck side to side. Our hands are going to come under our shoulders. We're going to press our hips up and back into a tabletop position. My hands right under my wrists, my knees right under my hips. Still keeping the tops of my feet flat on the ground here. We're just going to do some gentle rocks, not creating any pressure, but just pulling our hips back or rocking our hips side to side. Just some soft, gentle movements. Noticing any pressure, any tension, any space that was created after that tummy time position. Let's focus on our shoulders here, pulling our left lat back towards our left hip. Pulling the right lat back, nice side bend on the right, side bend on the left. Keep pulling back, moving at your own pace. Moving slow, moving fast. Whatever you need this morning. Let's tuck the toes. Start to press our knees down into the ground and pulling our knees wide and back. Engaging our glutes here. Right side and left side glute, creating this pressure as I pull back, loading up my glutes. Pulling back and away. Keeping those toes tucked, rocking and pulling back. Seeing if this morning you need to extend the spine. Pull that tailbone up towards the sky, drop that belly down. Or do we need to tuck our tailbone just slightly, not too much. Create some good pressure for ourselves this morning in our glutes. Let's rock the hips over to the left side. I'm gonna pull my hip all the way over to the left. Creating pressure in my left side glute here. I'm going to untuck my toes. Hands are going to reach over to the right. And I'm just going to give some small gentle rocks on that left side. Adjust your hand as you see fit. If they want to be a little bit closer. If you have the ability to reach all the way over to that right side. Allowing a nice lengthening, a nice opening into that left side low back, left side glute here. Just bringing some awareness to the hips. How's the left side doing this morning? How's the left side low back feel? Hands pressing down as the left side hip pulls back. And bring our hands back under our shoulders. We're going to stay pressurized on that left side. Right leg is going to go long and crisscross over to our pigeon position. Left hand is going to move slightly back, my right hand forward in this staggered hand position. As I pull my left hip back, I'm going to pull my left shoulder back. Really strong side bend on this left side. I have lots of pressure in my right hand and my left knee, this counterbalance here. So at any time I can lift up that left hand, or something to work towards being able to lift up that left hand if we're not there yet. Just breathing and pulling that left hip back. Really strong. I often start with my eyes gazing down at the ground, and then over time I start to lift my head, lift the chest, lift my eyes, my gaze as that pressure builds. As my shoulders start to warm up, as my neck starts to warm up and everything feels strong and open, have the ability to lift my head up without feeling like I'm cranking my neck in the morning. Last deep breath in and an exhale. Nice, coming back to a tabletop position. Let's give some small rocks, reset the hips. Noticing how the left side feels compared to the right. Not good, not bad, just bringing awareness. Let's rock our hips over to the right, right. Find that right side wall where our right side glute is engaged. My right top of the foot is going to press down to the ground, and I like to have my left foot just softly pressing against my right foot. Let's walk our hands over to that left side. Could hold here on the right side or give those small rocks a pull in that right hip back and away. Trying to keep that glute engaged the entire time as you pull back. If this is a little too much, you can bring the hands right under the shoulders. Option to really pull and lengthen that right side body. Doing a really good job, team. It's morning movement, dedicating this time to your body, to your awareness. Whew, feels good. Hands pressing down, right hip pulling back. How much length we got on that right side? How much room can we carve out back there? Last deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Hands are going to walk under our shoulders. Keep that right side engaged. Left leg is going to go long, crisscross up and over. Right hand's going to pull back towards that right knee. I have a staggered hand position here. Right glute still fired up, still pressurized, still loading. Hands pressed down, crown of the head grows tall towards the ceiling. Continue breathing, tall, proud chest here. Nice job. Lots of pressure in that left hand pressing down and that right knee pressing down and pulling back. Last deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's uncrisscross the legs, coming back into a tabletop. Settling into our rocks one more time, pulling those hips back and away. Spent some time on the right side, spent some time on the left side. Taking one more full body scan. How's the neck feel? How's the back of the shoulders feel? How's the lats? The thoracic spine, the low back, glutes, hamstrings, palms, forearms, the knees, the calves. And lastly, our feet. How are our feet doing this morning? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving into a comfortable seated position. Closing out this morning practice. Thank you so much for joining this morning. I hope you feel a little bit more focused and clear for the rest of the day, and I hope you have a great one.